I know this might be a simple approach to believing in God, but whenever I go to beautiful places, like for example, I'm in Maui right now, as most of you guys know, but just the beauty and the complexity of everything and how it all works together, it's really hard for me to believe that that is by coincidence, right? The complexity of nature and how it all connects. And then I think the other thing is being a father and being a part of the, process of creation. There's just something about that that makes it really hard for me to believe that there's nothing out there greater than myself, right? And when I see the beauty and the magnificent, nature, it always happens when I'm in the middle of nature like this. And I'm just seeing ecosystems work together so everything can thrive. There's animals eating things, there's animals eating animals, there's animals eating plants, there's insects eating plants, there's carnivorous plants eating insects. It's really unique. Now, obvious, I don't know if there's carnivorous plants in Hawaii. I'm just giving examples here. But whenever I'm in nature and I just kind of disconnect from the matrix, let's say, in the sense of not watching the news every day, not following trending topics, not following the hot song of the day, the controversy of the day, the political landscape, there's just something freeing about nature. Like right now I'm walking through this pool of water being created by the ocean. There's a dude surfing, my daughter's throwing rocks in the ocean, there's a cardinal walking. It's just incredible, freeing and liberating for real. Not this nonsense of like, I gave up this, that, and the other, and now I feel free. There's something about being in the middle of nature that is just stupendous. It just frees you, and yeah, I don't know what else to say in that regard. But again, nature always brings me closer to God. The concept of God, people believe in different concepts of God, but nature brings me closer to God, and so do they. If you see them, not like they're they, them, but they being my family who just walked up. Yeah, it's just freeing. It's just amazing. So I wanted to take just a minute. This is probably longer than a minute to just kind of navigate my thoughts, talk about it while I'm in this moment. I do want to stay in this moment, so I'm going to put my phone down for the majority of this time with my family. But I do like to capture these moments because sometimes I forget. Sometimes it's easy, like I'm going to get on that flight back home and I'm going to get right back into the grind of recording videos, and I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget this moment, and it's great to have a reminder. Sometimes you need a reminder, especially with as much as I work. And this is my dream. This is my dream to travel the world with my family and see different things, experience different cultures, see the beauty of the world, see the dark side of the world. All of these things I really look forward to in this chapter of my life. When I was young, I had a Range Rover, I remember, and I couldn't even afford to keep it running. It was so expensive, out of my league, but I was a rapper and I wanted a chain and a Range Rover. And I got the Range Rover just to find out when I got older and hit my 40s, I no longer am going to care about chains and gold. Well, I like gold. I really do want a presidential Rolex watch, but that's another day, another time. But, all the jewelry, the fancy cars, the rims. I just want to travel the world with my family, see beautiful places, discover things for the first time. My children to be well-traveled, well-spoken, literate, go against society's norms and narratives that they present and propagandize all over the world. And I'm just going to keep working hard for that. But again, Something about nature brings you closer to God. Something about nature and the natural process and the natural order and the laws of nature bring you closer to God. And every time I'm out and I see all these things, it's just so hard to be like, oh, coincidentally, this happened, and then this evolved, and we got here, which is, I guess it's a possibility, I guess, you know. But there's something out here greater that I don't think any man or human being can describe. And you get to experience it when you create life. The feeling of creating life, that's a part of human development. Do not sleep on. And being in nature. And when you're in nature, being in touch with it, not just, being on your phone while you're at the beach, blah, blah, blah. Actually taking a moment to feel nature and its design. Man, something greater than myself. Anyways, thank you guys for tapping in. I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you rock with me, you keep rocking with me. And I'll see you on the interwebs. But right now, it's time for me to connect with my familia and vibe out. Yeah, look at her, look at her. 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 You having fun, boo-boo? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. My other one is going crazy. She's just in her own world. Actually, let's go. Hold on. Before we go, let's do this. Before we go, let's holler at her real quick, because her imagination just runs wild. And I just want to feed her imagination and, help her grow and not see the world like, oh, I'm a robot. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. Because she is just a live wire over here. All right, let's catch up with young Lenny and see what's going on. Alinea.
What?
Say hello.
Hi, guys. And hey, I was just sending you some.
What are you doing?
Watch this.
Okay. Let's see. Where are you sending the leaf?
Leaves are going out to show it to their holidays.
To their holidays?
I'm just pretending they're alive.
Okay. So the leaf is basically going on a vacation?
Yeah. Oh, look, a baby. Look, a baby.
That's a baby leaf?
Mm-hmm. What's the one? So they're going to drown everybody. That's what I'm sending that.
This is kind of y'all are like, yo, this is the most ghetto vlog of all time. I'm just flipping the camera around. But in that moment right there with my daughter, do you guys see what I'm talking about? The simplicity of just her playing with leaves and rocks in water is making her day. She is having so much fun. And I feel like in today's society, children are stripped of that because of their technology, because of their iPads, their phones, the television. And don't get me wrong, our daughter has an iPad, she watches television, we try to manage it. But the reality is she just loves being in nature. It's natural for kids. When you watch kids growing, if you don't disconnect them from nature by tuning them into television programming and iPads and social media and all this nonsense all the time, even they start to do what you do, right? Like my daughter is like, follow, and subscribe all the time because I'm always on this platform. And when you give them time to disconnect, look, she don't even want to be in this video, which is amazing. That's a gift. Her not wanting to be in this video, her wanting to play in the mud, the rocks, float leaves, play in the water. That's what I'm talking about. And this always happens when I bring them into a natural environment. Nature speaks to them automatically. And it feels like we spend our whole lives raising them, disconnecting them from their true nature. And that's what kind of scares me. So anyways, I've been on a rant. This has been a really beautiful vacation. We're about to wrap up our vacation. We only got a couple days left. But yeah, it's been a wonderful experience, and I hope you guys are rocking with me. And yeah, remember, take some time to get away from all the technology, right? disconnect for real. Tap into nature, take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, get some sunlight, exercise, and just do yourself a favor and try to get your health right, you know? Anyways, there's what? Hey, fresh crab legs. Let's get it. Anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.